Hello, everyone, and as always, welcome back to Strategy Gaming Dojo, where we find, learn, and play one more turn of the great strategy games. Today, it's back into Distant Worlds 2. This is our Let's Play as Space Gerbils. We are the Teak Talk Ascendancy. The little Teakins, they're cute, but they're deadly. Let's hope so. What's up, John Chappell? How are you? Thanks for dropping by. I was going to record this episode, and we're taking a day off from War in the East 2, just give people a chance to catch up. And I thought, well, you know what? Let's just do it live. Why not? It's more fun that way anyway. If people want to stop by, that's great. I was going to make the episode either way. What difference does it make? Let's be live. I was, I looked. I thought, well, I don't have too bad a bedhead, so let's go for it. Let's go for it. Well, the first thing we're going to do is go around, look at our empire, see how it's progressing, see if there's anything new that we need to do, any orders we need to give, and then we'll hit play and see what happens with our little Teekins. Now, I did figure out, whoops, let's get that off there. I did figure out how to change a name, and that was through one of the subs. Thank you so much who said this. If you are on this screen, or any screen really, you can hit escape, or you can go up here to the game menu and go to the game editor. And if you go to the game editor, you can change basically anything. Now, I've tried not to look at anything else other than what I wanted to change here. And if you look down, TikTok Ascendancy, we now have an A there. We now have an A. And so you can see all kinds of stuff here. I tried not to look at any of that, but I did need to change the name because it was going to drive me mad. Okay, we have our home system up here at Tabru. And we're going to zoom in there. You can see we now have 2.2 billion Teekins. We have 681 defense in the system. You can see some of the resources we have. We could refuel there if we need to. Of course we could. It's our home system. We also have construction yards that are here as well. And if we get down into our home system, we've got all kinds of places to explore in our own system, which is great. And if we look right over here, we saw there's some ruins or something over here. Ryoes. But if we back up, you can see there's something over here we need to find. We've already gotten exploration ships moving out. Let me pause that again. We're now in January 2758. We started in 2754, so we moved quite a ways. All right, let's go to our home moon, the Tico moon, it's called. You can see our little spaceport. There's not a whole lot here. It's all moved out. You can see this is the pristine twilight flying up here, and if we zoom around to the other side of our home moon, you can see that is a light transport. It is transporting cargo from the CF. I'm going to say Achoo mining station to the Home Moon spaceport. Okay, and so that is a moon. If we back up here, it's that moon right there, and you can see all of the activity that we have going around kind of the planet that we go around Tebru 4. We have also now built a mining station, I believe, out here at Tebru 4, and there it is, the Tebru 4 mining station. And as the state, these are the kind of things we're building, right? And in this game, the Teak are very good. I call them the Teak. The Teekins are very good at mining, getting resources. They're great traders, and we got to try to play into that strength. We got a light transport there, light transport there. I think we did build a mining station over here as well, and we did. Okay. And an easy way to go look at all of our ships is to do this. Go to exploration, and let's see what we have each of our various exploration ships doing. So we've got 4 of them on manual, and you can see the Rusty Subterfuge now has no um, mission. I'm going to put that on auto explore for the Rusty Subterfuge. We've got this one on manual out at Tebru 5, Tebru 2. The Tebru aspiration, let's send it over here to this area. Now, this is probably where we're going to find our pirates, if I'm just being honest, because usually there's an asteroid field a little away from your main star, which is Tebru. Something bad happened there. We don't know what it is yet. You can also see we're warping. That's an ore hauler at Tebru 3, I believe. Yeah, we've got this moon out here. Okay, so now we've got all of our exploration ships doing something. We've still got a couple of these on manual, so as soon as we get the game going, we'll have to come back here and do something with that. Resources, how are we doing here? Well, we need some Mebnar, Emerald Crystal, Necrostone, Cuprica. Okay. We are getting a bunch of this other stuff, and we're going to want to stockpile it and trade it. New mining locations. So this will tell us places we do not have mining stations yet, but we want to build them. Now, the Gallant Scheme is already here building at Tebru 2. The Tebru Lurker. Okay, let's get a temporary restraining order against the Tebru Lurker. He's out at Erpanaudad building a mining station. And then we've given orders to go to Ancus and Tebru 3 and build mining stations there. Our mining ships here, just make sure that they're all doing something. Now, what's interesting about us playing the Mercantile Guild is that we can control these if we want to. Now, I've got them on auto for now. Um, we could certainly change that. We could certainly change that. Like this is going out and getting Kazian crystals. So is the Lost Orbit. That's what our civilians want to do right now. Okay. Construction ships. There we go. No mission on the Cautious Bootlegger. It's the only one that is manually controlled. We have MS. This is building Mining Station 1 at Tebru 2. This is building Mining Station 1 at Erpanadad in the Tebru system. I'm going to turn this to auto build mining stations, and we'll see where that goes out into our little system. I think we're ready to go. We could look at our economy very quickly. You can see we're running a pretty decent cash balance. We've got 27,000 credits, 263 for the year. We're showing, or per month, we're showing positive. And you can see basement, ship and base maintenance, easy for me to say, is 1192. Okay, that's projected for this year. We're bringing in just in colony tax 2628. So we got a long ways we can expand there. We could build more construction ships. We could build other things. Let's go down to our home moon and let's see what is in the queue right now. Actually, we'll go over to construction build and let's go to construction yards. And you can see we do have a small freighter being built on the home moon spaceport. So that's sitting there now. I think we want to get another construction ship going. So let's put that in the queue. Did not want. Okay, so the small freighter. Actually, let's go back. Let's click on that. Hold on, hold on. That's a waiting, because that's fine. We could do it from the home moon instead of the home moon spaceport. It's a little faster at the spaceport, certainly. Make sure we're on the spaceport. There we go. And now let's do construction. We could also build a couple of escorts if we wanted to and start building out some kind of defense. We've got the mining ships. We could build a couple of those. I think that's going to be our bread and butter, right? Or the mining ships. So let's get that going. A construction ship. Okay, and we've got another construction ship going. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a small freighter. That's a construction ship. And then we have two mining ships going. I think that's good for now. We don't want this to get too crazy as far as ship maintenance goes. Want to make sure we're in a good spot. Now, at point defense, we're up to 88%. We've only got 132 days more to go, now 129, until we will have our next research. And you can see us moving out here, warping. There's a lot of good stuff here at Erdős. We also have, good resources here at Tebru 4, and you can see what is this, for instance? That is a construction ship, the Cautious Bootlegger. We also have an ore hauler that's moving back and forth. Most of these things are going to refit with the energy defense deflectors once we get those built. We still have our exploration ships. Let's make sure that they've all got a mission, and they do. Okay, that's great. We have the one coming over here. I'm very curious to see what we have over here when we get to this Ryoes, because that is almost certainly going to be He's warping over there right now, heading to Rioese. There he goes. Woo! Wow. And you can see when you're on the ship, it'll show you exactly where he's going. A lot of unexplored things still in our own system. You don't often see that. Let's go to, that many things in your home systems. So energy deflectors are what we're researching now. We're now up to 92%. The queue is suggesting armor plating. Let's just go ahead and put that on there now and research labs, and we'll pay the costs. Okay. And then stable warp fields. I like all of that right there, okay? Except I'm going to move research labs up. I'm tempted to move stable warp fields up, but we'll think about that. And then in research labs, if I click on that, we can go here. We are going to do crash research if we can. Click to initiate program, but I don't think we can do it until it's actually researching it. Now, we got a little bonus research there already on research labs. That's one of the reasons I feel comfortable moving it above armor plating. Of course, armor plating is very important. You can see the game's immediately giving us defensive things, energy deflectors, armor plating. Then we would go to stable warp fields, and then the next one it would suggest are patrol starships. We'll see about that, but this first four, I think you should pretty much always do this first four, maybe just not quite in the order that they tell you to, or suggest, right? It's a strong suggestion. Okay, we're moving along here. 92%, 3, okay. I want to really monitor this because once we get once we get energy deflectors, I want to do crash research pretty much on everything in the early game. We did crash research on this, on the energy deflectors. We did it on the original warp drive. That's what we want to do. Make sure these are all going where they need to go. In the early game, you're just exploring. So you're really going back and forth from exploration ships to construction ships. Let's make sure build MS1 at Ancus, build MS1, no mission here. Let's build, the Gallant Steam is building there. Let's go and look at any new mining locations. Okay, and we've got it set up to do all three of these. You can see we've already queued them up to build new things there. Let's go ahead and put you on auto build mining station. So that should now warp out. You can see the other ships there. We're now at 96%. And we really should be building resources a lot faster than other civilizations because we mine them so fast. And we're getting out here very quickly because we got warp fields very, very fast. That's a good thing. So we can just kind of sit back. Sometimes in this game, you can sit back and kind of let it just play out. You just want to make sure you've got missions here. And you can see we've got one without a mission now because we don't have any new mining locations. You can also see where we are currently mining. It's building the Ancus, the Tebru 2. We've already got one at Tebru 4, Upanadad, Erdidida Chief. Some of these names aren't the easiest for me now, guys. Come on now. Okay, we're about to get energy deflectors. Wait for that to click over. And now we're going to have a lot of things that come back to refit with these energy deflectors. Okay, we got it. We did it. 2 days left to go to finish it. There we go. Okay, now let's go here to research labs, and we're going to pay the cost. It's going to be $11,250, so it's high, but I think it's well worth it. So we'll get out of that. We're going to be doing double time on research labs, and as you get past the initial researches, I notice you really pay a lot for crash research. I mean, it really only works well right at the start. Let's go back to our exploration ships. This is usually where I'll sit during this part of the game. Just make sure we're researching. If we back up a little bit in our system, we've been out here. Tebru 8 doesn't have any resources. Boy, that stinks. So Tebru 8 kind of is doing nothing for us. Tebru 6 really does not either. We have survey ships. Oh, construction ship. Hey, okay. Here we go. Look at these nasty looking Baskara We do not like Baskara at all. I think it's because we're rodents and they're big, mean looking insects. And they're also very, very aggressive, generally speaking. Uh, okay, Baskara Raiders. They're pirate raiders. Okay, they're angry with us. So they've got a negative 31 with us right now. Negative 10, we have contempt for your civilized complacency, and we distrust you because of our limited experience with you. Yeah, we're always going to have a problem with Baskaras. He says space is a cold and dangerous place. It would be such a shame if any of your ships or bases suffered harm. For the small monthly fee of 125 credits, we can guarantee that none of your ships will suffer any unfortunate accidents. At least not until our next fee is due. So they're offering us a protection agreement for 125 credits a month. I'd love to offer them a non-aggression treaty, but they do not like us enough for that. Um, this is the only thing we could do. Tech, advanced diplomacy, Tekan history and traditions, general incidents +6. Uh, that's not something we can do right now. Um, Wow, you know what? I'm gonna go look at the comments. Let me go look at the comments, see what you guys are up to, and we'll get back to that. Oh, can I not? I can't bring them up from there. Hold on, where is it? There we go. There we go. Hey, Choco 101, how are you? Hey, Nordhammer, how's it going? Hey, you can help me. General Staff, Nord. Sarge. Hey, Sarge. Good to see you, my friend. Now, we don't have as big a group yet for this game as we do have in War in the East 2, so all the help you can give, that's great because we don't have it by numbers. We need it. We need it even more from just individuals. Okay. Um, I'll tell you what, these Baskara, we can always offer them this at some point down the road. 125 a month right now. It's going to cut into us a little bit, and I know there's going to be more pirates out here. So I'm going to reject the deal for now and say goodbye and see what we see. Baskara Raiders encountered. We have encountered a new pirate faction in the Tebru system, the Baskara Raiders. The pirate faction is predominantly composed of Baskaras, okay? The Baskara are naturally very hostile toward us. They are unlikely to be useful allies. Initial communications with the Baskaras have been catastrophically bad. A poor translation of our standard greeting in their language mistakenly invited the Baskaras to become our slaves. Okay, well, that's never good. Let's show. Oh, we already did that. I thought maybe they'd show us where their base is, but no such luck. Let's get out of that. Pirates! It appears we have company. This is truly first contact out here. And you can see now under diplomacy, we have the Baskara Raiders over here. We're showing them at a known military strength of 179. That is not strong enough to knock out our spaceport. Now, they could jump around and take out a mining station or do something like that, although the mining stations even could maybe hold against a 179. But we're going to want to start building escorts here just so we have something. In my experience, if you just have some escorts warp in, it'll scare the pirates away, even if they have more strength than you, because obviously they're dealing with, they've only got 2 ships. We can build unlimited ships, right? And so their cost benefit analysis is a little bit more, let's run away. They're just raiders, you know. These pirates look well armed, okay. And they're out by the Upanand mining station. That's where we're seeing them, and we see. Let's get off that. Let's get off of diplomacy. Let's get off of that for now. Let's pause and go down and check them out. So they're right here. The Deadly Defiance. It's got a strength of 55. They also have another ship here, the Conquest of Mustafar. Okay, Disney. Mustafar very close to Mustafar, which is where the Sith live. What do we have here? This is the light transport. We have another. Oh, this is another one. The downfall of Mustafar. So they have 3 trips or ships out here. Our mining station has a strength of 20. So we may be in a little trouble there. I mean, here's our home moon. This is the moon where they're attacking. But if we lose one mining station, it's not the end of the world. I don't think it's worth paying 125 a month. Instead, what I think we do is go to our base here and start building escorts. And you can see we're already up to escort 3. Why is that? Because the original escort 1 didn't have warp. Escort 2, that template took in warp. Escort 3 then is now going to take in warp and our point defense deflector. So if we go up to construction and look at ship designs, you can see we're on escort 3. I'm going to hit edit. We're not actually going to edit it, but this is our escort, right? These are all of the different components that we have researched and have available to us. These are the bays on the ship. So if I'm like over this or over this, you can see it over to the left where it is in our design bays. But as you can see now, energy collector, command center, you can see we now have the skip drive. We've got something called a wave bomb. That sounds kind of fun. Plasma torpedoes. So we have both a bomb type thing and a torpedo. Now that's medium and small. Um, Deflection field generator. Here it is. So these are defensive things in blue, and this is what we just researched. What does that do for us? Ion damage defense is 1. Okay, shield strength goes up to 144, or this at least provides 144. Shield penetration chance 25%. Shield penetration ratio is 75%, and shield recharge rate is every 0.5 seconds. Now, we don't know enough about the game yet. I mean, maybe I do, but some people that are just starting don't know enough about the game yet to say, well, what exactly does that mean, right? So let's cancel very quickly and get out of here. Keep that on pause, and let's go to our research. And let's go find, now you can see that the Tikans are very good at diplomacy, and we're going to have to use that to our advantage here. But if we go up to, there's armor plating, which would be next, stable warp fields, energy deflectors. Okay, if we look at that, and then we go to advanced deflectors, again, kind of forget about the FTR, the fighter. Look at the one on the right. You can see when we do get the advanced ones, the ion damage defense is the same. It's a 1. The shield strength, however, goes from 144 to 192. The shield penetration chance goes from 25% down to 20%. The shield penetration ratio goes from 75% down to 50%. So you can see kind of the incremental advancements we make for energy deflectors. And if you ever say, okay, well, I don't know what energy deflectors even do, right? You can go down here, and I think it's under components. It should be under components. Which one's it under? Components. There we go. And let's go to energy field deflectors. Um, That's what it's called, right? Am I wrong about that? Energy to fuel converter, energy collector. Oh, for the love of God, what was it called? My bad. My bad. Let's go way back up here. There's weapons. Early energy, so they're just called energy deflectors, but I think it's just going to be called deflectors. So let's get out of that. Whoops, Galactopedia. Get off there. Deflectors under components. Deflection field generator. There we go. Okay, and that looks like it, right? Because that is it. Type shield, size 15, crew requirement 5, static energy used 2 per second. Shields are defensive energy barriers that protect a ship or base from incoming weapons fire. Shields can be gradually reduced by damage from enemy weapons fire. All shield components have an inherent rate of regeneration. They will restore their strength gradually over time, although typically at a much lower rate than incoming enemy weapons fire. Um, okay, so that, you can see here what they are. Some damage may leak through to strike the ship. They are shields, just like you think of Star Trek, right? Put up the shields. Um, Each type of shield component has a different specialty. Some have higher protective strength, while others are more tuned for faster regeneration. Okay, I like to go through those just so we know what we're dealing with, right? Um, if I pause that again, let's go build some escorts. We're at 36,000 when it comes to money. Escorts cost 2,720 credits. Let's build one, two, three, four, five. Now that is going to bump up our maintenance certainly. Now we have a construction or a small freighter that's almost done with construction there. Let's go ahead and let it run here, and let's go zoom back out and see what's going on over here. This is where the attack would be. They're circling around. Here they are coming towards the mining station. Now I don't think we're going to get here in time. You can see our transports turning around here. And now they're firing torpedoes at us, or what appear to be torpedoes. If I zoom in too far, oh yeah, look at this. They are completely surrounding us now. You can see we're mining off the planet, and we start shooting defensive measures, but they've got point defense, so they're a lot of these they're exploding before they get there. Pirate raiders. Pirates are attempting to raid the Urpanadad mining station. The Baskara Raiders are intent on looting and pillaging. In the past, there were rumors of secret visits from star travelers, but recently these visitors from the stars have begun to appear openly. Some, like the Baskara Raiders, are hostile, taking whatever they want by force. Others come in peace and trade. We're not going to be able to trade with Baskarans. We're going to have to look for other Tikans, maybe Actarians, maybe humans. They'll be open to trading. These guys we're going to have to destroy at some point. Many of our people say that now is the time for us to return to the stars. Okay, well, here they come, and we're shooting out point defense, but it's just not going to matter. They've got too much strength for us. Yeah, our light transport is now turning around trying to get the hell out of here. So we had a transport coming in. You can see these are just the drones going down to the planet's surface to do the mining. It's only a matter of time before they take us out here. I mean, he's got a lot. If we go to diplomacy, yeah, now we're showing a strength of 414. Well, that's not really something we can deal with, and we may eventually have to buy these guys off after all. Let's go here. Let's pause. Pause. Base raided. The Baskara Raiders have raided our base. In the raid, they looted the following items: 4,179 credits. Hey. All right, we've got that on pause. Um, let's send them. Let's speak with them. Let's offer a treaty. Negotiate. Offer a treaty potentially. They don't want that. Oh, they're negative 44. So they would need to be negative 33 or negative 30 to even do that to take our protection agreement. Okay, well, maybe I should have done that right off the bat. Negotiate a deal. Um, they don't like us enough for that. We're going to have to send them a gift or, okay, send a gift. Please accept a small gift of 12,000 credits. No, we're just going to have to deal with these guys in a different way. I guess I should have bought them off from the start, but I was hoping the first pirates that showed up wouldn't quite be this strong. Unfortunately, they are. This light transport is now disabled. It is dead in the water, and you can see it's about to blow, guys. Holy cow! Yeah, a space explosion. Oh no, Tikans everywhere. Oh, the humanity. I mean, oh, the Tikan. Oh my goodness. Wow, I didn't know I was going to get that explosion right up close, but we sure did. Okay, so now they've done that. Um, is our mining station hasn't taken any hits yet? Well, it did. Actually, its shields are down, but the hole is still here. It'll be interesting to see if they get out of here. Holy cow. Let's put this, the Smiling Solace. Where else have we not looked? How about Tebrew 7? You go to Tebrew 7, my friend. Okay, so every one of these, this is on manual. I'll just put that on auto explore now because we got other things to worry about. He's still doing Tebrew 5. That's good. Let's go to our construction ships. Let's make sure they're all on auto build mining stations. Well, we're going to need that soon enough because new construction yards. Let's go to new mining locations. Okay, we've got it set up to build at both of these places. Uh, but at Encus, we now have danger. Well, let's go to Encus. And yes, he is bearing down. There's another mining station. Now, what is this? Downfall of Mustafar. Oh, this is right where we were. Okay, my bad. Is that true? I thought, no, he's over here as well. So it's the two moons around Tebrew 6 right here. Well, in retrospect, pay the 125 credits a month. Subsurface Caverns. We have discovered subsurface caverns, ancient ruins from a lost civilization at the rocky desert planet Ryoes in the Tebrew system. Should we investigate? Yes, let's investigate. In the subsurface caverns, we have made a curious discovery. Hidden in the cavern beneath this world's surface, we found massive caverns housing cryogenic storage. The small size led us to initially suspect they contained aliens, but no, they are Tekan juveniles. Okay, that's dark. Can the ancient Tekans have intended to colonize this world? It seems unlikely, since Tekans would have difficulty surviving here. Were the adults coming separately, or were they simply not enough cryogenic chambers for everyone to avert whatever disaster happened that they fled? It may be that the adults sacrificed themselves in a heroic effort to save the offspring. Even if we were able to awaken the sleepers, I doubt we'll learn much from them. They are far too young to have understood what was happening. The data banks are limited and badly damaged. As near as we can discern, they reference something called the Great Tekan Refuge, which may have been the original destination of these sleepers. Refuge from what? We ask. Well, let's go look at where we're talking about here. That is a desert moon, maybe colonizable. Ryoes, it's 32%. Now it's rocky desert, so we could colonize this potentially because our preferences are we need 40%, but that has to be like our kind of moon. Has to be over 40%, so a sandy desert moon. But other desert moons can be under 40%. Okay, so we figured out what that is, sort of, but we've got all kinds of problems out at Tebrew 6, and we may have to pay them off. Now they did, it appears, jump out of here and did not um, take our mining station. They may have gotten word that we've got our first military ship constructed. We have constructed our first military ship, the Starstream of Tabru. We are now able to defend ourselves against threats. Okay, let's go check it out. It's just going to be coming out here of the dock. Do we see it yet? Am I on that? Why am I not on that? Let's just wait a second. We're going to start building our first fleet here in a minute. Okay, cool. It'll be coming out. Pause. We have a new character. A new spy appears. A new spy named Iko Odichi. Now, I think he's our leader's brother. No, it's Iko. Iko Odichi has appeared at the T-Comb Moon. Show me. Okay, Iko. What's going on, buddy? So we now have two spies. It looks like we're going to be much into spycraft. We've already got the one, Karg Yablik. He is doing, let's look at him. He's doing counterintelligence. We still don't have much that's happened with him yet. And then here, the Baskara Raiders. Let's try to send him in to Oh, yeah, you would guess it's very hard to sneak gerbils into an insectoid hive. I don't know. I don't want to steal a territory map. Deep cover. Yeah, he's got a 1% chance. Assassination. Take out their leader. Destroy base. Well, we don't know about that. Sabotage. I'd really, if I was going to do this with the Raiders, I'd probably want to steal research information. It's highly risky. Uh, we're going to do none of that. We're going to do none of that. We're going to instead Do counterintelligence again against all empires until canceled. So let's just do that, and they can both be doing counterintelligence to make sure we're not getting spied on. Quiki Odiki, he's good. We have an ambassador, Edie Nasiki. We haven't looked at him yet. The Tico Moon, there's no place we can take him yet. You can't send ambassadors out to pirates. That's not going to work. The general is still on the moon. We've got these on auto. The scientist is waiting for us to build a research lab. We're now up to 34% on research labs. So in 1.85 years, we can put the scientist out there. That will really help with research bonuses. Odiki, I'm actually just going to put him on auto. He's not going to go anywhere. We have no prisoners. Fine. Then let's go to exploration ships. Okay, move to the spaceport. Fine. Survey, survey, survey. That all looks good. Let's go to mining. Build a mining station. Yes. It's got 24% Osalia. That's good enough. Let's go build one there. Mining ships. The Tarnished Nova is being built. These are where they're, okay, the Broken Guide's retrofitting. They're going to start putting those energy deflectors on our defensiveness. Construction ships. They're on auto build mining stations, so that's good. Let's now go to military ships, and here we go. The Starstream of Tabru, and that is leaving the construction yard. It's got an attack value of 39. Okay, let's create a new fleet, and that is going to be the First Fleet. And that will be the flagship of the First Fleet, okay? And so we're going to put all of these guys into the First Fleet as they get built. So let's just do that now. The First Fleet, and you go into the First Fleet, and you go into the First Fleet. And this is going to be our first sort of defensive. I like to build like 5. We can also look at the strength of different factions we have encountered, and you can see the known hostile strength of these Baskara Raiders is 414. It's not unsubstantial. Let's go back to diplomacy and see if we can buy these son of a guns off. Now, before we were literally at battle with them when this happened. So let's see if they'll. Nope, they still. We've got to get down to negative 30 before they'll even do a protection agreement with us. Damn it. Okay. Let's send them a gift. Please. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's try 12,488 credits. Man, that's going to get expensive. I really wish I would have just bought them off for 125 a month. Let that be a lesson to you. Although you're generally going to run into multiple pirate groups, really, I think with something like the Baskarans, you probably are better to just, pay them off right at the start. Okay, so we already saw Aiko Odiki, and we have a new escort completed. That all looks good. We looked at our other ships. Damaged equipment. Another discovery. Damaged equipment that was clearly meant to terraform this world. The juveniles were likely in stasis until the world could be rendered habitable. More than that, we have found an additional chamber of cryo units containing not Tikans, but Bakdur. And these of a breed previously unknown to us. Energy sources on this world are very limited, and we can't interface our power source with these systems before they run out of power. We can reactivate the terraforming mechanisms or awaken the sleepers, but we cannot do both. It would be a difficult choice. Awaken the sleepers. Terraform the world. Well, that would kind of be ghoulish. I mean, we're going to kill all of these things, right? But that probably would make it a habitable world for us. They've been asleep for a long time. Interesting. That's actually a pretty interesting choice. I like when they give you Hobbesian choices. Awaken the sleeper. Hmm. If we terraform, we get a second colony right away. I feel like this is going to give us good tech. This is going to give us a second colony. I'm going to terraform. By repairing the existing energy generators on the planet and painstakingly connecting them to the terraforming mechanisms, we have been able to begin transforming this world into one well suited for habitation. The good news is that a small energy reserve remains, and it looks like we will be able to maintain the sleepers in stasis until we can find a way to interface our power systems. Oh, we are going to get both potentially. Did this suitability go up yet? No, it hasn't, but it should. And we may. Oh, did I see? I thought I saw. Oh, I saw this big triangle. I thought we were getting attacked, but it's actually this is our first fleet. You get a big triangle here for the first fleet. Under attack. Show me. Okay. Let's pause. Where is this happening? Show me. Show me. The construction ship, the cautious bootlegger, is under attack. Now we should be able to warp. Whoa, you can see the torpedo about to hit, or energy weapon. We're not sure which. This is again right out here. He loves to be out here by Tebru 6. He's got, okay, he's not attacking there, but he is attacking here at this other moon at Ankus. Okay, escort, frigate, but this are his ships, frigate. No, these are all of his ships. Okay, so they're all over the Ankus mining station. Looks like we'll lose that. I don't see how we would keep it. If we go back here to our home world, you can see negative 10,000 credits. That's because we just popped out one of these escort ships. If we go to our fleet, you can see we have one fleet. It's only got a 39 ship strength right now. Not good, not good, but we're going to crank out 4 more. So that'll give us what? 4 of 4, 40. So we'll be a little over 200. We now also get an admiral. A new admiral named Kargokul has appeared at the Teak home moon. Excellent. Kargokul, we don't know any of his traits yet or anything, but I'm going to put him on manual, and I'm going to put him in charge of the first fleet. And that's how you do that, and we're going to transfer him. He will arrive, so it does take a little time, October 5th of 2758. So in about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. And hopefully he'll be a good admiral. He looks like a good admiral. He's got nice looking ears there. That is how you know what is a good teak admiral. No, I just totally made that up. But, who knows? General, of course, we've got him down here. There's no other place to put him. We could put him out at Ryoese, I guess. Interesting. Oh, that's because we have troops on the ground there. Troop recruitment, troop maintenance. We're not going to transfer him yet, but now we have a place to put him. Let's go see our leader. How has he progressed? Civilian ship construction +9 still. He's now, +4 hyperdrive. He's about to take ship maintenance savings as a skill up, so that should make that better. All in all, I mean, he's really a miner. He's a coal miner's daughter. Our ambassador, we don't know any skills there. He doesn't have anything yet. The admiral or the general does have a couple, and the scientist is good at construction research, high-tech research, and shields research. You know what? I haven't looked at the comments in a while. What's going on? I hope your job is going well, Sarge. I certainly do. Uh, Yeah, it's always tough when you're starting, and you'll look back in a year and you'll be like, it all makes sense, so easy, right? But yeah. Chaco says, have I formed any opinions? Distant World 2 versus Stellaris yet? I think this is a far superior game. I thought the first one was a far superior game, and guess what? You don't have to pay an arm and a leg for every DLC that comes out, so the game's not going to cost you $500 eventually. That's no, I'm not trying to get on Paradox. Look, enough people get on Paradox, but I do find their DLC system absurd. And I just think this is a better game. I mean, look at this. It's just, there's more going on. It's more of a living galaxy. That's how I feel about it. That's why I like it better. I do like Stellaris, though. Don't get me wrong. I've played probably 800 hours of Stellaris, so it's not like I don't like the game. It's a really nice game. Um, Oh, we've encountered an abandoned small spaceport adrift near Tabru 1 in the Tabru system. Should we investigate it? I think so. Why wouldn't I? So Tebru 1 we actually haven't explored yet. ZH-660 spaceport. Let's investigate it. We've investigated an abandoned small spaceport at Tebru 1. The small spaceport is heavily damaged and currently inoperable. However, we could acquire it by sending a construction ship to repair it. Well, of course we will. Um, let's pause that then. Let's go up to our construction ships here. Tebru, Ryoes, Retrofit. So we'll wait on the Cautious Bootlegger. These are both retrofitting, right? They should get right back over here. Auto build, research, monitoring, resort, auto salvage, which is really what this would do. I'm going to turn him to full auto because given our preferences, the first thing he should do is come over here to Tebru 1 and go repair that. That could give us another spaceport. That's awesome. Off we go. Now we've got a huge negative balance right now because for the year. That is because we're building all of those escorts this year. So, nothing to be too concerned about there. Let's go back out here where this battle's going on. I kind of left it for a little bit. You can see they've got us totally surrounded. Our mining ship is trying to fight back, but these pirates are going to raid this and take something. We also have a light transport that needs to get the hell out of there. At some point, though, the fleet's going to be strong enough to send out here and hopefully scare him off. New escort completed. Okay, we got a second one. He is going to destroy this light transport. Okay. Ooh, let's watch it explode again, though. That's always fun. That's the sneaky Destiny, and he's in bad, bad shape. He's actually disabled now. He's dead in the water. The Cryptic Twilight is now under attack, which is also right in this. Oh, okay. He's now attacking near our home base, and this is why I started building escorts, is because we need to now set their tactics, but I think I'm going to save that for next time. So we're going to set our fleet's tactics. We don't have enough strength to totally fight him off by just the escorts, but we have this spaceport that actually has a strength. It's 101. That's not great either, but we're going to try to fight him off. Should have bought the Baskarans off, but those are the decisions you have to make in this game. Eventually, as we get down the road, it's not going to be a huge deal. We can replace these things, but for the time being, it's causing us a lot of problems. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I certainly did. I love this game. I think this game's great. And just scooting back and forth here, kind of looking around. Yeah, I think this is a fantastic game. I really, really do like it over Stellaris, and I think it's only going to get better. The people that have developed this are really good developers, and they just know what they're doing. So, anyway, this has been Strategy Gaming Dojo. Until next time, thank you so much. I'll have one of these videos up again in another day or two, and we're going to keep cranking them out because I love the game to play anyway.